Hi, I'm here with Stacy Piggott and Kelsey Piesick of Quarter Horse News, and we're all excited because what you can see going on behind us is the beginning of a whole string of shows here at State Fair Park in Oklahoma City, beginning with the World Show and then the National Reining Horse Association Futurity. Stacy, let's talk about some of the events that are coming up. We've got some horses to watch. One in particular that I think people are really keeping an eye on.
You know, I think all eyes are going to be on Done It for Whiskey. It's Cardinal Hill Training Center's wonderful stallion. He's been in Quarter Horse News already twice this year. The first time he won the Futurity Open at the Tulsa Reining Classic, and the second time he came back in Columbus, Ohio to win the All-American Quarter Horse Congress Futurity Open with Franco Bartoloni aboard.
You know, and Franco Bartoloni is one of those guys that a lot of people are going to be rooting for because he got the reserve championship last year after a runoff after he had tied with Casey Deary. And so the horse, the rider, it makes really something to watch, something for everybody looking forward to as we go into the Futurity.
Most definitely. And there's another horse people are going to keep an eye on that's actually been competing against Done It for Whiskey this year a couple of times, and that's Sean Florida's horse, Spooks the Hard Way.
Well, let's talk more about the Congress. It was a really exciting show. There were a lot of horses to watch, some that we'll see here in Oklahoma City, no doubt. Sean Florida had a couple. One he was reserve on and one he had some really tough luck on.
Absolutely. When I talked to Sean, you know, he's got 3 strong 3-year-olds this year again that he is really enjoying. He had a great season earlier in the year. He finished second at the High Roller Reining Classic in Las Vegas on Spooks the Hard Way. When he went out to Congress, he was second in the prelim on Lucky Moonstone, and then he ended up finishing second on Spooks the Hard Way in the finals. He had some tough luck, a little bit of a stumble on the Lucky Moonstone horse, but really, when I talked to him, he was pretty confident going into Oklahoma City. This is kind of what he had as a recap from Congress.
You know, I thought they come together really good. You know, I was happy with my horses. I come home and give them a rest. They prepared good the night before. They rode good when they showed. You know, like I said, had a little bit of bad luck there with the one falling down, but the other horse was second. He showed like a dream. So I come home, for the most part, really happy.
Of course, Sean Florida, with what he did win at Congress with the Reserve Championship, is getting very, very close, Stacy, to a really important NRHA milestone that you're tracking at Equistat.
He truly is. Sean is less than $100,000 away from becoming a $6 million rider. He's already the NRHA's leading rider by money earnings. Equistat's been tracking that since 1988. We are proud of the fact that we have that in-house at Quarter Horse News to give us all these great statistics on these wonderful riders.
And we can all access it.
And you can access information at www.equistat.com. You can also find Quarter Horse News at www.quarterhorsenews.com.
Kelsey, we've got to say something too about Dean Brown's horse he won the prelim on.
Absolutely, he won that prelim on Gonna Trash the Place.
Right, and then didn't quite come together in the final for him, but we're going to see that horse again, I'm sure. And Stacy, Craig Smersall had a huge Congress.
You know, and Craig, we're big fans of him at Quarter Horse News. He writes his Craig Spin column for us, and all 3 of those horses that Craig has are homebreds by Paleface Done It.
Finished third on one of them, Pale Conquistador. I know we're going to see him at the Futurity. We'll be looking for that. And of course, Quarter Horse News and Inside Reining will have the whole thing covered for you. And if you want to take a look at our Congress coverage, it's coming up on November 7th and 14th on RFD TV.